Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hubcraft. So, as you can see here, we are actually in the Hermitcraft Nether Hub at the moment. The one that we transformed and gathered a bunch of resources for and backlit in the previous Hermitcraft episode. And as you can see, the other hermits have completed it. So, that is fantastic to see. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. You can see all the rivers and all the major like water features and stuff. So for instance, like this is a 1:8 map of the actual Hermitcraft main island. So right here, this is like the shopping district we're in right here. If we fly over the Aqua Town district, this area over here, this is Concorp's area. So you got, you know, the mountains and stuff around Concorp, and then the big plain, the lake, the satellite would be like an area up here. If this was the actual lake at Concorp, the gate of Concorp is sort of across here, like so, going to the other side of the mountains. And then the fantasy district is up there. You can see the winter biome up there. A little bit of a whitish concrete powder over there. Fantasy district is over here. So this is like where Falsa's base and Tango's base is. Tango's base is actually right here with this island here surrounding this lake. So really, really cool Nether Hub. And I'm happy that once Concorp started to work on the hub, it sort of inspired people to finish this thing up, because we needed to finish it. It needed to be done, and yeah, we have now all pitched in a little bit and completed the hub. So that's absolutely fantastic to see. I'm loving it, and you can see the Scars Island out here. That's so cool. So yeah, this is the new Hermitcraft Nether Hub, looking mighty fine. I love how it has like a nice like glow to it. Super cool. Super cool. So anyway, what I'm doing right over here, I'm actually taking down this pathway to the golf course. So I'm gonna basically knock this back so that, you know, the tunnel is only apparent, you know, when you're like on the edge of the hub. So yeah, we're gonna take this down just so it's not an eyesore here, and we might do the same for some of the other areas like this ice boat road. I think that has to go for sure. So we'll take that down as well. Maybe make a ladder up to that portal right there, which I think goes to Ren's Big Logs farm. And then the spawn portal is right there, so we'll have to make a ladder sort of down the side of this here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this done here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got the ice boat road to the golf course now. Move back to the edge of the hub, so right up this ladder right here. That is where you go to get to the golf course now, and then up this ladder is to spawn and the end portal. So that is pretty neat. I'm thinking we might need to rethink how we're doing the side tunnels here, potentially, because, yeah, I think it might be better if it was just all black on the side, and also on the ceiling, because there's still some holes, like this is a hole in the ceiling right there. So we'll have to talk with the other hermits about it. I really don't think ladders going up the side is a good permanent solution, but we'll talk about, you know, what can possibly be done and, you know, how we want to do it as a group. So yeah, we'll talk with them about that. In the meantime, all the portals have also been moved down to the surface of the hub. So that is looking mighty fine here. So all the portals now at the surface. And also, we decided to go ahead and decorate our portal just a little bit, because I'm not sure if we're going to actually be like all decorating our portals. I think it might be a good idea, but we'll see. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put in some item frames and some custom maps here. So we have, you know, the blue map and the Concorp map, and I just made like a little like Concorp like circle here, which sort of gives the portal like a nice hue to it, like a nice bluish hue. And yeah, I think it just makes it like glow and stand out a little bit more compared to the rest of the portals around here, because like these all just look like normal portals, right, from this distance. But if you look at this one, it's like, oh, what's that little glow, what's that little border around there? Makes it just a little bit special, you know, just a little bit of extra flair. And I know not a lot of people know that you can put item frames within portal blocks, so that is something if you didn't know, now you do. Now you do. So that's a little cool thing we did right there. And you also, when you come through the portal, see Concorp immediately. So it's like a little advertisement for Concorp every time you go through that portal. So that is pretty nifty, if I do say so myself. So first thing we're going to do today, guys, we're going to go and do a little bit of lag busting. We're going to go around the server, fly around the server, and I'm guessing that around the server there are probably a bunch of boats in the oceans and near the shores of a lot of places. For instance, here's a random boat right here. Just sitting here doing nothing. So what we're going to do, we're going to go around, we're going to collect these boats. There we go. We're going to collect these boats, And we're going to basically, yeah, just make sure they're not, you know, causing any issues. They're not collecting any animals or anything. They're not doing anything they shouldn't supposed to be do. There's another one right there. These are probably mine right here, some of these at least. So, yeah, we're going to go around and collect these boats, and I want you guys to guess how many boats will we collect. We're going to go around the entirety of the island and through all like the rivers and the streams of this main island, and just guess how many boats we are going to actually collect. I'm going to guess probably like 50. Maybe, well, I'll guess 40. 40 boats is what I'm guessing. But hopefully that will help, at least in a small way, the lag situation. Let's see if we see any more out here. I do not see any more out here. Let's just keep flying around here. But yeah, we're just basically going to go around this entire area here and see if we can find any boats or anything else that might be causing lag, like any clocks that are running. For instance, here I can probably get rid of all this with the turtles down here. This is a small turtle farm I set up close to the creeper farm, right over there. And so I can get rid of this and stop this minecart from running, which probably is causing a little bit of lag if we're over at the tree farm. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today to start off. So let's go ahead and do this, and leave your guesses in the comments. How many boats will we eventually get? This is why we're doing lag busting here, guys, because we have some turtles in some boats here that were just sort of left here, and we had 3 boats on the other side that were also found and were since destroyed. But yeah, we just got to take these dudes out. There we go. And yeah, we'll just hopefully return these guys back to where they came. We can also just go ahead and get rid of these turtles. I think there's a lot of turtles here, actually. Also, a surprising amount of boats are just sort of like randomly left at sea. So we're going to take those out. I think we also probably should. Let me see if I can boost on out of here. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Probably should go down to the Guardian farm because I know Mumbo in particular leaves a lot down here in this area. So we'll just fly on down this way. Fly along the coast here. See if there's any out here by Iskall and Stresses. Yeah, there's some out here. So we definitely want to get rid of these too. Man, there are a lot of boats out here. A lot of boats. And I'm guessing some polar bears might get stuck in these, as this is where Iskall and Stress sort of settled initially, as you can see via the bed. So yeah, Stress has a really cool castle going on here too, which is kind of cool. She's made a lot of progress actually on it. But yeah, a lot of boats. Take these out. Take these out, Stress. Come on. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. Let's get down to the Guardian farm and see if there's boats down there. Yep, here's Mumbo's collection of boats at the Guardian farm. So here's the Guardian farm we made. See some Guardians slowly coming down there. And yeah, here's the sort of structure we made above the Guardian farm area. And I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 boats that I can see just in this area, with maybe a few more in the surrounding area, perhaps. So we'll take all these down as well. Iskall's place also has a lot of boats around it. You can see just in this area right here, we got 1, 2, 3 boats right here. I found a couple on the other side. Looks like there's probably some on the other side as well here, but he lives in the ocean, so makes sense, I guess. What in the heck is this? What is happening right here, guys? This is like, it's like a giant worm monster that has emerged from the ocean and then is like vomiting stone down onto the ice below. Okay. Alright, Iskall. Are you okay, man? I mean, come on. What in the heck is that? Alright, well, I'll continue to get these boats. I need more inventory space, though. I'm out of inventory space already. One other thing I'm interested about, we're outside of Grian's first base right now, and yep, there are a bunch of boats down here at the bottom of Grian's old ravine that have been here forever. Apparently Grian did not go down and clear these out, so these may also be causing issues, so let's just get these back here. Gotta be a little careful because there may be drown that come down from above, but this is kind of a wild area, actually. So we'll just do something like this. grab these boats back. There we go. And man, look at all these. There's half a dozen to a dozen down here. Man, okay. We'll take all these out. And then we come to Mr. Good Times with Scars area. He's got a chest right here. Let's see. He certainly has some boats around here, I'm sure. I'm certain he has tons. Yep, there it is. Around the Black Sands Island. Tons of boats. Tons and tons of boats. There's more boats over here. Yeah, there's at least another half dozen here or so. So we will get rid of all of these. Because he can fly now. Doesn't need these boats all around here. So we found a lot of boats, guys. We found a lot of boats. Check it out. So we got 1 shulker box worth of boats. 2 shulker boxes worth of boats. 3 shulker boxes worth of boats. And finally, 26 more boats in this shulker box. So in total, 107 boats scattered throughout the main Hermitcraft Island. So we got rid of all of those boat entities around there, many of which had a lot of animals and turtles and pigs and stuff in there. So this is all the extra stuff we got from around the area. I also took down my pillar at the spawn where basically we took down the, or moved out rather, the ender crystal, the immortal ender crystal with the beam right there. Highly recommend you go and check out that video. I'll provide a link in the upper right hand corner right now for that video where we got that immortal ender crystal. We also got a couple things like green heads, some skeleton horse heads, a bunch of just random junk, honestly, too. But yeah, we got 107 boats. That should definitely help out at least a little bit here with the lag on the server. And you know what? We got 107 boats. How about we do something fun with them? So I think in here somewhere I have a little bit of TNT. A little bit. We got more than that, right? I'm pretty sure we got more than this. Somewhere. Yeah, right here's a little bit more. Let's just get some of this out. Don't put that down in the base. Jeez. There we go. Alright, 2 stacks of TNT. That should do it. This shulker box is now empty. We'll put this away right in there. And we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab some obsidian as well. And we're going to head out to the desert, close to the Concorp Country Club, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. So, you might imagine now that we got some TNT, the plan is place down this TNT, and then place boats on top of it, all 107 or so boats we got, and then blow it all up. That's the plan. So, we're just going to go ahead and place down a nice big pile of TNT here on this obsidian platform I have made out here at our testing grounds, or our temporary testing grounds. So, it's going to be a big boom. It's going to be a big boom. It should be a lot of fun, though. Let's go ahead and build up a little bit more up here like so. There we go. Hopefully this does not go off while we are just sort of hanging out here. There should be no reason for it to go off, but you can never be too sure with TNT. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of TNT. So we're going to need to probably keep a fair distance away from this. There we go. Just build it up a little more. There we are. Build up some on this height. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to be exciting to see what happens here. So there we go. Get this built up a little more. There we go. That's pretty good. And now we just need to get out the boats. So we got all of our boats right in here. So we'll just get all these out of here. And we're just going to place them down, you know, pretty much wherever around this area. So, yeah, we're just going to place all boats around this area and on this TNT and such. So I'm going to go ahead and get on with this, and I'll be back. Yeah, this seems like a totally reasonable and normal response to boats being left around the Hermitcraft Island. Don't you think? I think it's totally reasonable, but yeah, we can sort of jump on top of these boats here. So we got about, I think this is like 70 or 80 boats here or so. And then we have a shulker box totally full of boats at the very top. We're also going to blow up. And there's a couple of heads and things in here as well. I don't know if we can see. Yeah, there's a skeleton horse skull right there. There's a green skull right there. There's another green skull right there. So a couple other things we put amongst these boats. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. So we need to wire this thing up. So let's see if we can actually place anything in here. Let's see. Can we place down? Nope, we cannot. Okay, we may have to actually clear a space here so that we can actually put down some of the redstone. It's going to go in here. So something like that. And then we'll just run this line out like so. And then we're going to probably be around 40 or 50 blocks away. I think here is close enough to be in the danger zone, but also have a good view. So I think we're going to go about right here. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. We're just going to put a repeater right there, and then some more dust. And we're just going to run this line out here, and then kaboom. Alright, here we go, guys. I think we got 2 stacks of TNT, which is going to try and destroy about 100 boats. 107 boats, plus a couple heads and some other junk. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's lit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Are all the boats gone? Please tell me no boats made it. Please tell me no boats made it. I don't see any. I do not see a single one. And the shulker box also, I presume, was destroyed. Let's just make sure. We'll double check. We'll go over here and see. That was pretty spectacular, though. We had some TNT flying on that one. And that was a pretty good shot. So yeah, that looks like every boat has now been destroyed in spectacular fashion. So absolutely fantastic. We may return here to do more tests on TNT and things of that nature in the future. But for now, I'm going to grab this redstone, get this stuff, get this back. This stuff's precious. So yeah, we're going to head on back to Concorp. So we're back here once again at Concorp, and hopefully getting rid of some of those animals and some of the boats will help at least a little bit in terms of helping out the lag, especially in districts like the shopping district, the futuristic district, the modern district. All 3 of those districts were heavily mined out at the start of the season, which I think contributes to the lag, but maybe by getting rid of some of the boats and stuff, and we also went around and slayed all the zombies with items in their hands that weren't despawning. So hopefully by getting rid of some of those, that will help out the server in some small way. But anyways, guys, I think in the next few episodes, we're going to be doing things like potentially redoing the outside of this tree farm, going to be moving the nether portal to a more permanent location. We need to build up some other stuff here at Concorp, which should be pretty cool. So hopefully, guys, stay tuned for that. But for now, that is going to be it for me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.